Okay, guys, this number 20 says solve the following system of inequalities. Guys, the way you solve these is to graph them. There is no other way. The picture is the answer. So if I look at this first equation, y equals x plus 10, what's the y-intercept? Okay, well think about y equals mx plus b. Isn't the number at the very end the y-intercept? So here the y-intercept's 10. Guys, same equation, this first one, what's the slope? The slope is the number in front of the x, and there's actually a 1 sitting there, so my slope is 1. Okay, slope is best written as a fraction, rise over run, so we're going to put it over 1. Now, if my y-intercept is 10, I'm going to come all the way up to the 10, and I would technically go up 1 and over 1. Well, guys, if it's a positive 1, it could also be negative divided by negative. Because isn't negative divided by negative a positive? So I could go down and back 1. Down and back 1. And the reason I'm doing this is so that I make sure I get a nice, accurate graph going on. Okay, so the next question I have is it going to be a solid or dotted line? If I look here at less than or equal to, guys, it has that or equal to. Do you remember anytime it's less than, equal to, greater than, or equal to, it's going to be a solid line. So I'm going to come through, do the best I can to get all those dots, and it's a solid line. But now I need to do shading. Okay, it's less than or equal to. Do you remember, guys, that less thans are going to be shaded below the line? So if I'm shading down below the line, I'm actually going to do this in a highlighter color to kind of help us out. But if I'm shading down below the line, I'm shading everything on this side of the line. And really, my highlighter should not have crossed over the line. Okay, so the first equation is that solid line with everything below it. Now the second equation, okay? Let me get y is greater than 6x plus 2. So if I go to graph this, what's my y-intercept? You got it. The y-intercept is 2. So I know it's going to be up here at 2. And my slope is a 6. But guys, that's 6 over 1. So with this slope, I'm going to go up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and over 1. Well, I could go up 6 more and over 1, or I could go down 6 and back 1. So I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back 1. Now, connect these with a solid or dotted. Okay, so look, it's a plain greater than. Do you remember if it's less than greater than, it's going to be a dotted line. It has to have the or equal to part to be a solid line. So I'm going to come in here. This is harder for me on my tablet than it is on you with you guys. Okay. So I got my dotted line going on. Then guys, it's greater than. So if it's greater than, equal to, or greater than, we shade above the line. So it's kind of hard since this line is so steep to see what side's above. But think about what side the person would be standing on. And the person in this problem would be standing on this side of the line. So we're going to shade above it. Now, when you do this on the test, I have to be able to tell where your shading overlaps. So I really want you guys to go back in, and wherever that's overlapped, you need to go back in and shade that extra dark so I can tell. And then guys, your answer is the picture. A picture's worth 1,000 words. Any ordered pair that's going to be in this shaded area is going to solve this system of inequalities. It will work in both of those inequalities. So you're done. That's it. graph them both on the same grid, shade them both, and then you're done.